everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me while I tell you a story of how I found out my ex was cheating on me. It's a crazy one, so stay tuned. Okay, we're gonna start with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is what I use to prime my face. As I prime my face, let me tell you what happened to me a few years ago. It all started when I noticed my partner acting weird towards me in a way that he would nitpick everything that I would do. And he would degrade me. For example, I would be wearing PJs at my house, and I usually wear PJs at my house because I'm comfortable and I'm in my own home and nobody really sees me. He would always tell me that I just look like I haven't showered, that I look gross. I'm in my own comfort home. Like, the only people that see me is him, my mom, and my brother. I mean, I didn't really know where that was coming from. I just knew that he started acting weird like that. Yeah, that's where it all began, and I just started realizing that he was changing and acting different towards me, and that's something that he never did within our relationship. It kind of triggered a thought process in my head. Okay, I'm gonna conceal the shape of my eyebrows, and I use this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I have the shade light beige. I'm gonna be doing this off camera because it's a little hard to do because I'm using a ring light because my son's sleeping and it's actually dark in the room and I can't really do it on this little mirror, so I'm just gonna conceal them real quick and then I'll come back. Okay, I concealed my eyebrows. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks a little different on camera. Anyways, to fill in my eyebrows, I use this Too Faced pomade and pencil in the shade Espresso. I'll also put a picture up here for you guys to see. The degrading continued for about 3 months, and I've never really been the person to check phones or have passwords or locations and stuff like that because I just admired trusting my partner. That's the whole purpose of being in a relationship. You have to be able to trust one another, because if you guys don't trust one another, then you guys don't have anything in the relationship. I remember I would have conversations with my friends about the situation that I was in, and they would continue to tell me that they didn't believe that he would ever do anything to hurt me because he was such a shy person. They didn't believe that he would ever approach someone else or do anything that out of his comfort zone. But boy, were we wrong. The next step is foundation, but I don't wear foundation because my skin doesn't really break out a lot. I use skin tint, and I use this Fenty Beauty one in the shade 10, but it's really good. I really like it. I always blend my skin tint with a beauty blender. I know some people use a brush, but I personally prefer a beauty blender just because I feel like it gets into my skin better than a brush. A brush, I feel like I'm just painting on my face, and this one I feel like I'm actually putting it on my face. I also wet my beauty blender. It's just a preference. I like my face to feel a little hydrated when I put my skin tint. Anyways, back to the story. I started having dreams. Women have like intuitions when they know that something's up. I started having dreams about him being unfaithful to me, and it freaked me out, and I woke up and I was just like, is this my sign? Is this the reason why he's acting weird? Should I look into it, or am I just going crazy? I just decided to ignore them because I didn't want him to think that I was going crazy. I didn't tell him anything, but I just would continuously have these dreams, and I just thought it was so weird because I never had these dreams before in this relationship. The first platform that I checked was TikTok because he's on TikTok more than his other social medias. Obviously I can't see his messages, but I could see his following, like if he ever followed anyone new within that time frame. But he was already following this man from a while back, so it didn't seem like strange to me. After that, I ended up checking his liked videos because TikTok, if you go to their profile, some people have it off, but if you go to their profile, there's like a little heart on the side and it shows you their liked videos. Most of his videos that he's liked are either his or mine, and there was one video that it was a different girl, and I recognized this girl. I knew who this girl was, and so it just seemed a little strange to me that he liked a person's video and it was only one of her videos. That kind of threw me off a little bit. Since I knew this girl, I didn't really seem it would be anything. I didn't really go into depth of checking or doing anything after that. I left it alone. But then I started having more dreams, so then I was like, okay, no, I need to look this up, and And another reason why I didn't think that it would be her was because I've hung out with her on a one-to-one level. Like, she would invite me to her birthday parties, and that just seemed a little strange to me, why anyone would ever get with someone's boyfriend or try to get with someone's boyfriend if you know that person. It's a little sus, and it's something that I would never do as a person. Then I take this NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder in the shade Light/Medium, and I put it over my foundation because I'm an oily person and I like to have a matte look. Then I use one of these like little sponges to put it on. I ended up going back to her page because that was the only thing sus that I could find on his socials, and I clicked on the video. It was a thirst trap video, by the way, and I clicked on her video and I went to the comment section because something in me was telling me to go to the comment section. I saw his name and my heart immediately dropped. He commented the emoji. He didn't say anything, but he commented an emoji, like the perfect emoji, the one that goes like this, a video, and to me that just seems like flirty. And I took a little purse because honestly he never likes my video and he never commented on my videos. I just found it extremely like disrespectful that he liked and commented someone else's video and not mine. I know I look super white, but that's just because I don't have any like bronzer or anything on. But yeah, so I would just like started freaking out because I was like, how are you gonna like someone else's TikTok and comment on it but don't comment on your own girlfriend's? Yeah, what the bleep. And so from there I obviously confronted him about it. Now I'm gonna do my bronzer, and I use this Benefit Hoola one. Everybody uses this one, but I really like this one, and it's the original one because I know they have like toasted and light, but I used the original one. Anyways, I confronted him about it and he just told me that it didn't mean anything, that it's just a simple comment and to not worry about it. And so that's what I did because I didn't want to seem like I was crazy again, because at the end of the day it is a comment. I mean, it might have hurt my feelings, but it is a comment at the end of the day. So I decided to just let it go. And then a couple months passed and I was still like hurt, and I would still bring it up because I don't know, I think it was just like the disrespect on his part that I just didn't understand. So I didn't want him to do that to me. I took our relationship very serious, so when he did that it just kind of triggered not distrust because he didn't do anything bad, but like it just triggered the disrespect. I no longer viewed him as the person who respected me as his woman, and I just seemed like he didn't really value a person. And that's why it still hit me like a couple months and it would still like pop up into my head. I am so sorry if you hear my baby. He is just so fussy. Now that my bronzer is done, I'm gonna be moving on to my blush, and I use this Dia's Palace blushed in volume 4. I use like this top color. This is where it starts to get crazy. So fast forward to 6 months after me seeing the TikTok. He promised me that he was gonna delete her off of TikTok, and I believed him because of like all the overthinking. He deleted her and that made me feel a bit better. But let me just tell you a fun fact. She works at Walmart, the Walmart like around where we live, and he was working as a subcontractor. He was basically painting that Walmart overnight. Just kept overthinking. Okay, she's there, he's working nights, like what if something is going on? 6 months passed and I saw like a video on my TikTok, and it was like Mackenzie Ziegler. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she was on Dance Moms and she's like a famous celebrity. I saw a video of her of how she caught her boyfriend cheating, and again I took this as another sign, and she said step by step of how she caught her boyfriend cheating. Basically on iMessage you go to edit and it should say show recently deleted, and you can recover those messages. Asked him for his phone because I'm not like the type of person to just take it away or view it when he's sleeping. So I asked him for it and he was a little hesitant, which kind of like threw me off a bit because again I've never touched his phone, so maybe that's why he was a little hesitant. Here I am checking his phone for his recently deleted, and sure as hell when I clicked that recently deleted I saw her name. And the reason why I know her name is 1, her name's on her TikTok, and 2, I know this girl. So I know her name. I just think it was pretty effed up that he was talking to someone that I knew. Okay, so for highlighter, I use this Jaclyn Hill Sparks highlighter. I know it's discontinued, so I'm kind of sad. And it's broken from the side. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but it's broken from like right here. Oh no, this side. And I really like this highlighter. I didn't tell him right then and there when I saw the messages. I screenshotted it and I sent it to my phone so that way he didn't have a way to deny it, or if he did find out, he didn't delete it. From there, things pretty much got ugly and I couldn't be with the cheater. I just couldn't. I was already freaking out with the whole comment section. I couldn't be with this person anymore. The trust wasn't there anymore, the disrespect on top of it, and I just found myself mentally struggling, and I was not put on this earth to mentally struggle for a man. For mascara, I use this Ilia mascara. I love it. It's called Limitless Lash Mascara, and it's a pretty crazy story. It took me a long time to finally get over this relationship, just because I really did love him a lot, and it was like one of my longest relationships, and I did see a future with this guy. I saw him being the father of my kids, and it's just very heartbreaking just for you to imagine your life with a single person just for them to mess it up. And I know that a lot of girls have gone through the same thing that I have, and I just want to tell you guys, like, a piece of advice is don't stay. If he cheats on you, don't stay with him, because the only thing you're teaching him is to respect you and allowing it. You deserve better. Do not stay with the guy who does not value you, because if he doesn't, he never will, and he won't change. Guys never change. So put yourself first. Love yourself more than you can love anybody, because if you don't love yourself, you're just gonna continue to give yourself what you don't deserve, and you deserve the best. Everybody deserves the best. Everybody deserves a loyal partner and one that's gonna respect you. That's my piece of advice. That is what I learned from this relationship. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this lip liner, the shade Cool Brown. That's what it looks like. And then I'm also gonna use this Honest Beverly Hills Lip Velvet, the shade Pink Sand. Okay, I lined my lips off camera, but yeah, if you see those signs, girl, you better check your man, because he's probably doing something that he should not be doing, and that is a no-no. That is the completed look for me. It's just simple. It's nothing too crazy. This is practically my everyday makeup, but I don't wear makeup every day just because, like I said, I don't have a lot of acne. But when I do and I go out, this is what I wear. I wear like a more natural look. I don't really do something crazy unless like I'm doing something crazy, you know, like a photo shoot or I'm going to a rave or a concert. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you enjoy more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to me. That way I could know to more get readies with me and more story times. Also, if you have any video suggestions, go ahead and comment down below. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you on the next one.